Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. We got a three-pack from the NBA from Ramon Scott, who come off a monster day here. 569 units of profit. We'll bring him in right now. Ready to roll. Red hot Ramon. Ramon, what's happening?
Yeah, Tony, we're swept the board, but you know how those sometimes those unders, you get an overtime game, and well, they don't call it undertime. But chalk up is a good handicap, just a tough beat, just like anything. Almost rolled that board, but big day today. We're going to crush it tomorrow. Crush it here on Saturday.
Crush it in Saturday, indeed. We got three-pack here from the NBA, so we'll go ahead and get this rundown started here with Ramon Scott. Find his pre-and plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. We get this one started here with the Nets and Hornets going head-to-head here. We see the Nets favored on the road, 6.5, total 208.
Hey, Tony, can't shy away from the money. If you want to make some money, can't always just go with the marquee matchups. Let's take a look at this one here with the Nets and the Hornets. We know the Hornets are having big-time problems right now, scoring points, and, they had that lead against the Wizards last night. The Wizards had that long losing streak, and they came back late and won the game, and the Hornets walked off with a loss last night. They led that game late. The game did go well under. Charlotte's gone under in 10 of their last 11, including 4 of their last 5 games at home. Brooklyn's gone under in 18 of their 29 on the road. Tony, you know where I'm going. We went under in all the games yesterday, pretty much. We're going to go under in this one at 208. It would have been a premium, Tony, really, but already sliced off about 5 points off the opening number here on this one from the Sharps. So just going to roll with it here as a free play, but I think we're heading to about, 200 points, kind of like a lot of Friday night's games.
All right, Ramon Scott, get his pre-and plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Nets and Hornets, that goes under total of 208. All right, let's continue here on our three-pack from the NBA here from Ramon Scott. Be sure to click the link in the description right directly to Ramon's handicapper page and go ahead and get signed up to his premium pick packages for Saturday. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off. All right, let's continue here on our NBA rundown as next game here up on the board will feature here as we will go back one, right? Yeah, here we go. This is the next one up. Mavericks and Pistons going head-to-head here. Mavericks road favorite 7, total 235.5.
All right, a little bit tricky here, Tony, but I'm just going to chalk this one up as a dead spot maybe for the Mavericks here. And, maybe they'll come out with the victory. But, Luka questionable with an elbow. Lively already ruled out. I've got this as kind of a dead spot here, Tony. I'm going to end up on the Pistons, maybe even sprinkle the money line a little bit. Detroit's covered 5 of their last 7 games, and they're off of a win over those Brooklyn Nets. So, Tony, I just have this one as a tricky spot. I'm not much for trends on days of the week, but Dallas does have some problems winning games. They're like 4-16, Tony, their last 20 Saturday games. And here you're just taking a nondescript game up to Detroit here. Sure, they're favored in this one, but like I said, watch out. Maybe grab these points certainly as early as possible. Luka should play, I would guess, but he's on the injured list right now. And, hey, if you're going to take a spot, this could be it. So I'm going to take the Pistons here, Tony, plus these points, sprinkle the money line. And, let's make sure we get it early because you never know with Luka. May need that time right now just to be ready for the way things are going. But let's take the Pistons tonight, Tony.
All right, Ramon Scott, get his best bets over at Tony'sPicks.com. Come off a monster day on Friday. Mavericks and Pistons says take the home underdog Pistons here at +7. All right, let's continue here on our rundown from the NBA. Remember the promo code TonyT at checkout will save you 20% off. Find Ramon's link in the description directly to his page. All right, next up here from our NBA 3-pack here from Ramon. We're going to go here to the 9 Eastern time slot here. We'll get to it right now. Jazz and the Nuggets going head-to-head. Nuggets big favorites, 11.5, total coming in at 233.
Yeah, it's gone up even a little bit here to 11.5. You see, we got the word Laurie Markkinen. Laurie Bird, he's out of this one for Utah. So that's going to make things a little bit difficult offensively here, maybe for the Jazz. Interestingly, this one's actually had some buyback. The move came in, the total went down, but now they've kind of steamed it back up a little bit. But I don't want to do that. I want to go under here in this one. 4 of the last 5 meetings here between these two teams have gone under. Denver does play some pretty good defense. Denver 19-33 to the under as a favorite. They've also gone a little bit of a streak here to the under of late. Both meetings this year have gone under, including 110, 102 here early in the season. I say this year, meaning this season, Tony. So I'm going to go under here in this one. Denver looks to control this game, favored by a dozen here. Let's just take the under 233. Keep the trend going with these unders, Tony. There was a big panic in the NBA a few weeks ago, and then all of a sudden, this one's a little higher scoring, but you know what I mean, Tony. They're slamming these unders.
Unders. Ramon Scott get his pre. Oh, let's post All-Star break. Maybe these teams now finally decide, hey, let's start playing defense. Jazz and Nuggets here says go under total here of 233. All right, that's our 3-pack here for Ramon. Of course, Ramon will head into a big Saturday card. Got action here from the NBA, 7 games, a monster 13-game card NHL, lots of games from college hoops as we're last weekend here for the major conferences. Of course, conference tournament actions in as well. We're going to have a first berth up here on Saturday as well, OVC, Ramon. So, of course, coming off a big day. Also want to point out here Ramon's record in college hoops this year, 736 units of profit for 2024. Look at 2023, really good as well. What do you have going over the site for this big Saturday card of action?
Yeah, Tony, it's 43 and change in units here on our documented site, tonyspicks.com, so you can check out our handicapper leaderboards. I'm been one of Tony's handicappers here since we started the multi-capper site, and we rolled it last year, so currently standing, pretty much 50 units since the start of 2023 with Tony here on tonyspicks.com. So grab my packages for you. See, Tony mentioned there the All Sports Pass. The 3-day pass is going to be perfect. Tomorrow's college basketball big day, Tony. We're going to be firing early and often. I had a big card today. We rolled it. We're going to have another big card in college basketball tomorrow. Yes, we'll have those individual packages, 3-game, 5-game, 7-game, where you can use that promo code Tony T at checkout to save 20%. If you just want to sample what's going on, or you just want one of the sports, I'll usually try to break them up into the 3 sports, Tony, or into time slots, just whatever looks like the best situation for bettors, as they're getting ready for a big Saturday. So check it out over at tonyspicks.com. It's so easy to navigate, and you see our packages right there. You can look at each handicapper profile page as well, but there's also that upcoming games tab where you can see all the latest games from our handicappers and what games they're picking, quite frankly. So join us over at tonyspicks.com. This is it, Tony. This is March Madness. We know the mid-majors are rolling in these tournaments, and all the major conferences are wrapping up tomorrow. So check me out over at tonyspicks.com for those individual packages. Use promo code TonyT at checkout, or get that 3-day 7-day or 30-day all sports pass. I think that 3-day is pretty good right now when you consider, we're rolling here with the conference tournaments. We're going to have the same thing going on Sunday. And, well, what do you know, Tony? More basketball on Monday. So check me out, see what it's all about over at tonyspicks.com.
That's right, guys. Get on board. For most got over at tonyspicks.com. You see the great results here in college hoops here for 2024. 2023 was outstanding as well. So go ahead and get signed up. Coming from Monster Day, we see 569 units of profit for yesterday. So no better time now to get on board with Ramon Scott over at tonyspicks.com. Remember that promo code Tony T at checkout. You'll save that 20% off. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link you see directly in the description. It'll directly take you right to a sales page. Click it and get signed up. All right, that's going to do it here for our NBA rundown. Guys, keep an eye on the channel because Ramon's also doing a rundown in the NHL and a big rundown from college hoops, so you want to check that out, guys. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set those notifications so when these videos drop, you get them right away. Get the best numbers. All right, for Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll catch up with you guys later.